Hey everyone, welcome to Xed's Weekly Finds video episode 43. I know that I said that I would slow down last video, but this is something I ordered before I got the house. This is a package I got in from a good friend of mine, a deal. Was a big trade, and pretty much everything that you're gonna see now ends up in my collection. So first up, a bunch of guides. Lunar Silver Star Story complete. Alundra Part 1 this is. Then Duke Nukem Forever. Even though the game was quite shitty, I did enjoy it, and yeah, Duke is a part of my childhood, so I want to have everything about him. Alan Wake, one of my favorite Xbox 360 exclusive games, really scared the shit out of me. Zelda the Twilight Princess, not my favorite Zelda game, but it's a good game, and I like to have the Zelda guides. Then Parasite Eve 2, it's an RPG. I never played it actually, but I want to have guides for RPGs that I have. Conquer Live and Reloaded, a great game. This is definitely one of my favorite original Xbox games, even though it's a remake of, or actually a port of the N64 version. Great game, great humor, and I just love Conquer. Then Final Fantasy Origins, so that's the PS1 game which has both Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2. Silent Hill, of course, famous game, very scary. Resident Evil 4, one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games. This is one of the few shooter games that I actually finished. The Nomad Soul, a really rare RPG for the PlayStation 2, and this is the guide for it. Then Secret of Mana, everyone knows Secret of Mana, one of the most famous and best SNES RPGs. Arguably it's the best, but I prefer Chrono Trigger. And then the last guide, the Zelda Skyward Sword limited edition guide, hardcover with the cloth map, but this is still sealed, so I'm keeping that sealed for now. Then a bunch of PC games. First up is Quake 2, definitely one of my favorite PC shooter games. I was a Quake guy for a while, then I was an Unreal Tournament guy, and then I became a Medal of Honor guy, but those three are just the best for me. The box is a little damaged, still need to fix that, need to glue it together, and then it's good as new again. Then Grand Theft Auto 1, the only Grand Theft Auto game I like. I am not a fan of the Grand Theft Auto series. I have the complete series in my collection, but I don't enjoy the games. I'm not sure why. I don't enjoy sandbox games anyway, but this is the only Grand Theft Auto game I like. Curse of Monkey Island, and this is part 3 in the series, yeah. So, Curse of Monkey Island. There's 4 games in the Monkey Island series, in the original Monkey Island. This is Escape from Monkey Island, this is part 4, the first one in 3D. And this is Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. And what I love about this one is the original 5.25 inch floppy disks. There's some extra floppies with the game, like X3 Gold and Turbo Cat. And I think the original owner just put them in the box to have a box to hold them all, but I don't think they have anything to do with the game. And there's a manual in there as well. So really nice for my PC collection, that just makes me still need the original Monkey Island game. Then some more random stuff. Legend of Hercules, and in the bottom right you can see this is from those infamous shitty publisher called Phoenix. See if it has a manual. It's so light that I was wondering if there's a manual in there, but it is. Then Medieval 2, this is actually in quite bad condition and it's missing the manual, but it's a small box version and I hadn't seen that before, so that's from my collection as well. Ultimate Casino, another step closer to completing the 505 Game Street games set, also quite low budget game this is. Then Rodland. There's a video on my channel of my Rodland collection. I love the game Rodland, and I love the fact that it's one of my rarest NES games, and that made me decide to try to get all variants of Rodland. This is the Armstrad CPC version. It's actually a large type of diskette. I haven't seen that before. There's the manual. So that's another version to my Rodland set. Makes 5 or 6 now. And the last one, Mask 2-2, and this is for the Spectrum 48 or 128K, I'm not sure how that works. Never had a Spectrum console, but this is the only Mask video game I know of. So that's a nice addition to my video game collection and to my Mask collection. So it's actually a diskette in here and a little poster, folder, comic thingy, and there's a diskette. Oh, so this is Mask 2. There should be a Mask 1 then. If you know more about Mask 1, let me know. So that was it for today. So it's Saturday now, and the last things for this week came in. I've got a really nice thing for the grand finale of this episode. So some PlayStation 2 games. I got these in a trade, and the trade actually went wrong. These are the 4 games I got: Final Fantasy X, Ring of Red, Demon Summoner, and Champions of Norath. What the guy told me was I would be getting Devil Summoner, so Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner. And he thought that this was the PAL version of that game, which it is not, of course. This is a dirt common, cheap, shitty Midas game, and that Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner is damn rare. So I kinda got the... not fucked, but didn't get the good side of the deal. Then 2 SNES games I got from my collection. Illusion of Time. I already have the big box version, but this is that's German, and this is the Dutch version or the English version. No, it's English. So this is actually a playable version. And then Mega Man X for my Mega Man X set. Only need Mega Man X3 now, and that's gonna cost me another mortgage. So I'm not planning on getting that anytime soon. But I have X1 and X2 now, which I'm really happy with. Then a trade. I traded my Uncharted 2 press kit for this. Let's zoom out a bit. New Marai's Lost Property Office, Do Not Bend. And what we find inside is Infamous 2 game assets. So yes, this is the Infamous 2 press kit. Comes with a lot of stuff. Let's see if I can show you the gist of it. First up is a Infamous 2 wallet. Has a card for Cole McGrath, that's the main character, I believe. Some cards over here. Some fake money. There it is. A fake receipt on something. Chinese crab. And in here there's Infamous game assets, so that's probably the press disc. Some pictures, Amp, Nix, Kuo, UGC, Grind. This is a city map for New Marais, or Marais, whatever. It's in German though. Big poster on Infamous 2, and the accompanying letter from the publisher. The bad thing is this is a German version of the kit. There's all kinds of different language versions. I always prefer having the English version or the Dutch version. This is a German, so in case I get another one, I'll be selling this one to get a good language version. So, and then the big boom of this episode. I bought a Vectrex set, and as you know, Vectrex is quite hard to come by, and it was with 7 complete games and a console, and well, for the price, it was already a great deal, because complete Vectrex games are pretty much always worth at least 30 euros. And they didn't mention that the console was also with the box. And the box is in great condition. It's actually better than the one I sold a couple months back. So that was a great surprise. I was really thrilled to see it was with the box, because the bad thing is they shipped it in this box with a bag around it, but the form of the package, or the shape of the package, already told me, hey, I think this is in its original box. So that was a great surprise. So this is the box. These are the games: Berserk, Fortress of Narzot, Flipper Pinball. This is the only one that's missing the top. The rest is all in great condition. Cosmic Chasm, Scramble, Web Warp, and I couldn't find anything on the price of this cartridge. I believe this is the last official Vectrex game that got released, and I have a idea that this is quite valuable, but I'm not sure yet because I can't find anything on it. and the last one is armor attack. So that was it for this week. Thank you for watching, and be sure to keep up to date with my YouTube channel, because I'm currently working on my first video game review video, and I'm really curious to see how you guys like it. So see you next time. Bye bye.